It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Five teams have advanced to the divisional rounds, and one more will join them. Our final wild card game is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Dotson left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. It's his running back. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Jones. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This isn't getting much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Micah Parsons making that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Love looking to pass. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. White. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blaster, 6. Blue, 32. Beautiful. Sand. Hut. Rebel, yellow. Ready?
Love back to it after the pick. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns. And usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Blue. Smash. Red. Light blue. Yellow. Go. Green jack. Ready.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Set hut. Blue, quick 45. White, dog red. Black ultra. 6, mega. Hut.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. So he gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Now we give up the middle to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here we go.
And they send them back in motion right. Throwing, it's Love. Running a screen now for Jones. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense goes big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Down. Edo Blue. Block 40. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. It's Golden. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Yellow. Check, check, pink. Quick. Hut, hut.
A give left side to Jones. Drops by the 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Yellow. Blue. Blue. Tag.
Now Love on the play fake. It isn't holding up. They're able to jump it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Ready, break.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long.
Black shot. Blaster. 6. Red cycle. Check.
Love out of the shotgun. Cut down the field, Golden. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
43.
To the air with Love. Setting up the screen. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Ready?
Love now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
1st down.
Black block.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. Wasn't a fan of what was ahead there, Brock, but the bounce outside doesn't fare any better. He gets a lone yard at 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Jones again on 2nd down. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 45. White. Set.
Staying on the ground with Jones. He's going to be short of that goal line block, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Jones will not score, and he's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Not much scoring at this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Another try for Jones. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. McManus on for the extra point.
McManus lining up for the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Dory Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Jackson on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
No touch.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. Braden Mann on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
Jair Alexander on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
I'll start with a give to Jones. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
Ready. Break.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. Hut. Blue striker. 60 red. 60 red. Strike blue. Set.
Love. Short pass brought in. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Check right.
A gain of 14.
Now a give to Jones. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Jones once more. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Let's go. Fury, yellow, 50, Trevor, yellow. Yellow, go. 6, mega. Hut.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's got it complete to Reed. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Jones trying the left side. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. McManus sends it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Opposite. Green. Ready.
Jones with a run to start the 3rd quarter. Looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Check.
Love now to throw. Jump off caught by his back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
This is Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Set hut. Check white. 40. Set.
Running right, this is Jones. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready, ready. Grip 33, yellow. Blue striker. Black shot. Black blue. Blaster. 6. Hut.
Throwing his love on third. Taking a shot deep here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
22.
They'll run here with Jones. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Hey, blue. 50, green.
Here's another for it. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Black 40. Ready?
They'll run with Jones. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. McManus sends it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. That's his back. Here's Barkley. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got you his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Great.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. He finds Dotson left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, Hurts. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, yeah, a ton of yards.
The intended target was his running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. This one's good for a 9-yard pickup. It still leaves them short, so it brings up 4th down. The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll send out the punting unit, and he's been getting all of it every time out. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go. Set.
Thrown on first down, Love. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Packers have possession, hoping to close out a win and advance in the postseason. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
Set. Striker. 3-3. 60 red. 60 red. Set. Go.
On the carry, this is Jones. He's fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On the double.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43, close, 10. Ready?
Here's a give to Jones. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. So 4th down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. It's fielded at the 14. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Able to get it to Barkley. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, and I can show you I can do yours. Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost as he busts those tackles.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And it sure altered the throw.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So second down coming up. It's Hurts once again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within one score in the fourth. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles get it back to within 6.
Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Set. Yellow, 22. Hey, green.
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Packers up by 6.
Okay, right.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Come on, set. Blue strike, yellow, 43. Ready.
Love from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So they're left facing third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Let's go. Blue, smash, red. Claws red.
Back to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Hits his running back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2.
Brings up third and 2.
63.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This is second and 6 coming up. Setting up to pass. Completed to his running back. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here he is to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, and he give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Hurts throwing again. Catch is made in close. And he will not score. It looked like a touchdown for so much of that play. But the game-winning tackle made less than a yard from the end zone. This game's over. So what a way to get them the win here, Brock. A touchdown-saving tackle just before the goal line. It doesn't get any closer than that. Defenders coming over to celebrate as they should. That game-winning play. And this contest, whew, is going to be one we remember for a long time to come.